Hi buddy, welcome back to 7 Days to Die, episode 37 with me, Sid, and we're just waiting for the night to pass. I'm keeping my eye out for scouts. I've been getting a lot of scouts. I think the heat map in the area has finally risen to the point where we can... Yeah, there we go. Well done. Where the scouts are becoming quite common, which is unfortunate because the observant amongst you will notice that I am not on day 53 as I should be. I'm on day 54, and that's because I want to do a building this episode, but I still want a suppressor. I'd like the suppressor schematic. I would settle for a suppressor period. So I took a little trip out previous day to we went over here, followed this road up here, and we went to this building here. Now this building here is one of those, that building there, which of course translates to bloody good source of books. Those guys, oh no, that's garbage. I was getting excited that was a scout then. They do stand out because they wear nice little pretty white dresses, so shame they look like the girl out of The Ring, but yeah, there you go. If you don't want freaking out. So yeah, I went out and well, I'll show you what I got. A few things, but I got an auger. Oh yeah, it's only a tier 2 one. It's going to take things, and obviously that's going to increase the heat map somewhat rotten if I'm not careful. We got bar brawling, sprinting power attacks have a high chance of knocking down. Yeah, useless to me, but thing. Metal spikes mod, we'll use that. A foregrip mod, we'll use that. Art of mining, harvest 10% when buzzed, so we can drink coffee and get 10% more ores. Fireman's Almanac, cut through ashes to find survivors, do 10% more damage to coal and burn wood. And pumpkin pie recipe, learn how to craft a pumpkin pie. I also went to the trader and I bought these, but we are, as I promised, we are going to concentrate on the building this episode. Between episodes I also managed to pick up a treasure map, and I did build an SMG, which I think we may replace that with. That's 36. That one does a lot more damage, but it's a tier 5 weapon, whereas if we reload this, anything practical to shoot? We can definitely use that. And the pistol, as I say, the tier 5 pistol, we're really not using it, even though it's a good quality gun, because we've got this. Now I should be able to craft a tier 3 one of these as well, so that's possibly something we might want to investigate. But for the time being, we're going to modify you. We'll take that out and that out and complete. We can put you in there, and we can take, just trying to think, what we definitely want those on it. Put 2 slots, so we can put that on it and that on it, and we'll do a complete. What's its damage now? 40. So I've got one more slot for it. What is going to be a good mod? Barrel extender mod is probably not really a good thing. Bipod handling when aiming. I'm thinking a crippler mod might be fun. the foregrip I was thinking might also be a good, well, we've got muzzle brake, which will reduce the recoil so we can keep it on target better. And I should have the foregrip mod because I just read the book. When firing weapons from the hip or whilst moving. So, muzzle. Muzzle brake would seem to be the better one. I actually have got a crippling mod though, so that would allow me to immediately put that on. I don't think I've got a muzzle brake mod right now. I haven't. Okay, there's modify and stick that in there. This now does 43 damage and has a 45 round magazine, so that should keep us ticking for a while. Right, what do I want to do? I want to have a look at the Vulture just to see what's involved in making it. 12 handgun parts, forged steel, duct, polymer and spring. Did I get enough springs? I did. Have I got enough handgun parts? I've got 5. I don't want to scrap that down because well, we're kind of stuck with that for the time being. Right, let's have a look at what we are doing then. Let me just switch out to this, grab you. We should have a whole bunch of these. I've also got these, which I mentioned. I'm going to pop these down over here. And we're going to basically transfer our ammo and... Let's not do that. I don't know what we need to... Can we repair that? I have no idea. No, doesn't look like we can. Okay. Oh, I need to put the... I'm not going to be carrying that around with me. Sniper rifle, bow, and... Right, so note to self, don't punch your ammunition boxes. But if we look in these, they're considerably smaller, actually, than those. Is it even worth it? They're only 500 each. We'll not necessarily use them right now. Let's have a look at this treasure map and then carry on with the building. Read it. God blah blah blah. Okay, where is Jet? It's 1.1 kilometers away. Should I go? Well, you know, I'm looking at this going, oh, should I go and do it? Should I go and do it? Let's have a look. Where are you? You are that way. Where exactly are you? That way? You're there. Okay. A million miles away. Nope, no, we're gonna concentrate on what I promised we were gonna do. So I've also made a whole bunch of iron bars. And that should be about it. We'll probably need more of these, but the iron bars are to complete the top of our thing here, our hoofer. What do you call it, if you like. Quick circle round, and then we'll continue placing bars. So what I'd like to do is like to get this entirely enclosed and then start working down there on the new system that I want to use to channel the zombies in. So first things first, readdress my button bindings, because as I've said on previous occasions, obviously I play Minecraft a lot because that's the bulk of my series, and At the moment I'm playing Space Engineers, which I keep reaching for the keys to do the rotation, because Space Engineers uses a key-bound rotation. That is not what I wanted to do. So waste some time there, and this doesn't. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to get this done. I shall be back in a moment. Alright, got a couple of minor issues here. One is the corn is growing into the blocks. I need 29 more iron bars, and I think what we are going to do for the... I'm wondering whether to actually on this one come up a block and make this a row just for corn. That's a row just for potatoes. This one in the middle can be for miscellaneous. So we need 29, but if I do that, and I need less. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I need 20 plus 2, 22 obviously, and here on this, no, not that. Let me change you to a rebar frame plate, and what we'll do is we'll use a little bit of concrete to just cover, oops, that. Rebar's cheap, we can make more. Concrete is actually probably the bigger pain. And we can always go to the traders, because there's a couple of traders we haven't really faffed with recently, so that are close by. We haven't. I'm trying to think whether we went to the other trader last time. Anyway, so I need my concrete. I need to grab a couple of those. I need 22 new bars, so let's go and get that done. This is growing. I'd like it to finish before, so I can harvest it. I hate waste in games, in anything, to be honest, but yeah. I suppose just better perimeters check, because I've not there growing as well. I've not checked for scouts for a few moments. There is a level of paranoia with the scout. I mean, they can't get to me, so I don't know why I'm that paranoid. But I think I'll just use these for weapons, actually, and then we can use that box for something else. Right, we need, have I got anything? I haven't got any bars in there. I have got some rebar blocks though. Yeah, okay, we are going to need you. We're going to need you. I think I am going to ask you to make the 22, because this has got everything in it and it's got a lot of iron in it. I'm going to make the bars in here. I would like iron bars, and I want 22 of them. And I need 10 minutes worth of fuel. And a bit. That's fine. In fact, you can have that while you're at it. Right, what next? Concrete. Grab a couple. We're going to need more concrete. I don't know whether we're going to have enough to do all the building I want to do, but let's just go with what we got, and we'll address it later if we don't. Right, and up. So, and with that, we should be good. To quickly zap these up. Not entirely sure whether these things need sky access or not. I suppose it doesn't matter if they do. We'll live. Paranoid as hell, but we will live. Yeah, so that will cover those up It's a shame we have to do that, but obviously we do. I'm going to take them anyway, I think, and we'll quickly plant them. Right, so we're waiting on those, but we're almost encased here. Now, let's go and talk. This all needs upgrading and replacing. Let's talk the outside, shall we? I say there's a certain amount of danger here, but it doesn't really matter. We need to take this lot out. That's our first job. And we are going to replace it with rebar. And then we're going to have rebar out to here, there, and there. And we'll do those as solids, I think. So the problem is if I... Well, I've kind of done it now, haven't I? So then we're going to come, let's just rebar you down to slab shape, because... And just... Is there any benefit to that? Let's leave it solid. Still no. So we're going to go 1. We're going to have a block out that side, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And I want you to get to about here. So 1, like so. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this is going to come down like so. And we are going to turn you into, I think it has to be ramp. I don't think we can use stairs, but that's fine. I'm fine with it being ramp. And I think we can probably, should I just make those solid? I think certainly one there. No, actually, let's get artistic, shall we? Because that also needs to be does that? Oh god. Let's just take that out a second. Let's turn you into a solid. Turn you back into a ramp. I don't think it'll make much difference, but we'll do that, and then we will convert you into that. Like so, and that should give us a nice little walk up the hill here, and we'll jump into you, change you back to that, and pop you on the end there. And the reason for that one will become apparent, but now we've got that, we can start working on taking this lot out. And bring this wall down. We're going to have a wall on the outside, so it will be, actually I could have left those in, doesn't really matter now, but better to have it extra solid, because once we start getting demolishers, we're going to be in for a whole world of hurt. Anyway, I'm going to just get this torn down. I'll be back in a second. Alright, I've demolished that. I've started putting the framework back in. I do need to upgrade all of that wall block and everything at the bottom there, of course. And the only bits we need to do here, and I have to avoid the temptation to crouch out over that, is place a wall in there. We'll stick a roof on the top, and then we need to upgrade all of this, which I'm going to start off by doing all the low lying blocks, because if Zeds come along, I'll do up to 3. If they come along, they're not going to beat on the ground, they're going to beat on the stuff that's they can reach. I've got plenty of concrete, so we should be alright. Well, oh, I need some cobblestone for those, but that's fine. We'll go and grab that anyway. I'm hoping that the iron bars have done. Yeah, they've all been attacked at some point in the various hordes, so we need to grab that, but I think I'll probably want to grab the rest of my concrete anyway. And hopefully, let me just get you out. Hopefully you have made those 22 iron bars as well. Let me just grab that and that and that. We'll finish off the roof up here, which we'll want. Slab, we'll not bother slabbing there. That's fine over there. So quick scout around, looks fine. That's another scuff. So that gives me 2 full skill points to play with. One of them, hello. One of them I know what I'm doing with. Centre mass, I wanted the head really, because they get back up. Love this sniper rifle. I can't wait till I've got a tier 5 one. Any more over there? Not seeing any. Okay, right, let's get back on with this then. Get out of crouch. There we go. So yeah, as I was saying, we need to keep all of this. Will get upgraded to steel on the lower level ultimately. Right now we have to make do with concrete though, because that's as far as we can take it until it's dried. And then we've just got this lot to do. Actually, I could have done with leaving that horde. That would have been handy to test a few things. Oh well, there'll be other zombies. Right, let's go up and get that. Hoofer, the thingy-mabob, wants to majig this. Also want to do these and that. Basically everything is getting upgraded. Oh, I didn't actually want to do those 3, did I? Let me ignore that one. I've just made my life a lot more awkward, but it doesn't matter. We'll live. Get all of this done. I need to do the floor as well, up the flagstone. That's another thing I need to upgrade. Right, very quick scout round. Well, scout for scouts. Scouting for scouts. That could be an alternative band name, couldn't it? I mean, they've done scouting for girls, so... Anyway, let me finish upgrading this, because I'm waffling. I'm also going to do the wood of that roof. And bring that up to concrete as well. If I can. The floor here, I will probably not take up to concrete. I don't see any significant. I suppose we should at some point, because again, probably right round and under all of these supports as well, because again, a demolition or carp exploding is going to wreck the terrain otherwise. Yep, anyway, until I'll catch you in a moment. Alright, the concrete is largely done. This will need another coat, because obviously this is just going to be concrete and not reinforced concrete. The bars we still need to put in. We've still got a reasonable amount of concrete left, so I'm actually quite happy about that. We need to get you, and we need to match rotation. I'm going to be careful not to misplace any, because obviously I made exactly what I needed. So yeah, and I can see how easy it's going to be to misplace these if I'm not careful. I say I made as exactly the amount I needed. I probably didn't. I probably made nowhere near, or cocked up the numbers. I didn't cock up the numbers. There is still 2 to place there and there. Yay! And I didn't actually do the maths wrong. That's an amazement. Right, it is getting on in time. I just need to carry on doing the upgrades, but the one thing I wanted to show you that I want to do with this is in my... I think it's this box or that box. This fella here. First things first, let's repair him. And then he is going to go, again, quick scout around for scouts. He's going to go here. But I need him... Did not mean to do that. Right, doesn't matter. We can soon fix that. I need him to be on there. So let me grab something to pillar up on. That did not work. So we need this fella to be there. And while I'm here, just that stride, I can quickly give that a blat, that and that. Some of that I do want to upgrade, but not all of it, because I've got plans for there. And that need to be upgraded. That needs to be upgraded, but yeah. Definite cock up there. Now there's a question mark here about whether I want to try and place some blocks there, just to give this guy a little bit of defense. I don't know whether I actually can. Okay, well that's simple enough then. You can't. If he dies, he dies. Ivan Drago. He dies. No. Okay. That needs that and that need upgrading, but not those three and those three. So that should be everything on. I think the outside layers are all done. The reasons for these will become apparent later, I hope. I'm not entirely sure whether I've even got everything I need for those. But I'm going to, let me just go and check. So the idea is, of course, that the zombies come helling up here and go down there, go down here, and he goes thunk and chucks them off, and then they go around again, thunk and a thunk. There is an issue with this, which we will address in a moment, and you probably just heard it. The sound went off. He needs to be closer to us because our range is not very good for that. Now, I just need to have a look in here. I have got 2 of those. I've also got a generator bank. Those will come in later. We have got 4 engines right now, but let's just go and get these placed out. So the Jenny is going to go there. Doesn't really matter what orientation it is, but that's the generator. And then on here, two dart traps. They need wiring in, and we need some connectors there. We're going to also have another 2 dart traps there, but I need to get some more dart traps. I don't even know whether I can make them, to be honest. Apparently I can, and then obviously we need ammo for that, so iron and clay. One of the reasons why I've been a bit obsessed with getting iron. Anyway, I need pressure plates. I need to finish upgrading this lot. Oh, and one thing we do need to do, we need to go into our skill tree and take a point in robotic inventor. That increases the range from 10 to 14 meters. So now, if he's there, I should be able to stand in my cage and he'll be active. Anyway, I need to stock this. I need 2 more engines for that as well, so we're going to need to scrap cars, and yeah, I'm going to need to just carry on. So we'll get through this night, and then I'll probably go and get that treasure and maybe visit the 2 traders. That'll be day 55, and we can also try and scrap a few vehicles as we go and maybe get a little bit more in the way of hooferators, engines. There was a word I was looking for. I also need to apply the steel to that, and I've got enough steel to put certainly 2 high around the area, but time is ticking, so let me get on. I'll be back in a moment. We got a screamer. Bringing in a few friends. There she is. Come on. I need to get these under control, because the problem with screamers is they breed. Hopefully that's all the screamers, but see, some of them are getting through, and obviously the dart trap isn't loaded, so oh God, there's another one. Where's she gone? I need her to... This is going to get out of hand rapidly if I'm not careful. Right. They're not posing to be any threat. But obviously if any more screamers come along, I think we might be good. And obviously there's a few still. Still sprinting around out there. But this works. So that's good. Where are you going? Well, I think that is everybody. So absolutely works. While we're out here, I mean, this is not the safest thing to do in the world, but yeah, well, I'm not always been accused of doing the most sensible things. It's not like I'm a million miles away from... I'm just out of steel, but there should be some more coming, so... and I'm fairly certain, having tested this, let me go in here, there should be another 9 iron bars. This is now making steel spikes, as is that, iron spikes, as is that. That should have made a whole load of steel. And it's still got 162 to go, needs another 20 minutes of fuel. That should be enough. I have relocated my weapons into there and my weapon parts into there, and this concrete is all dried. I am contemplating sticking a little walkway around because I am going to need to be able to get down to rearm those and eventually the two that are over there as well. What I have noticed is that these 2 corn seeds were not growing. Now I've taken out this plate and we are going to rotate like that, and just see if, as an experiment, I'm going to see if one goes and one doesn't. If they do, then we need to take all those out. They do need, I can't remember whether they need sky access or not. Anyway, I am hungry and I have also done a bit of cooking. So there's a couple of portions of pumpkin pie and 7 meat stews there. That is actually crazy good. I'm going to have to start hunting for eggs though again, because I've used up both of the eggs that I got, and I'm going to eat both of those. Then we've got 7 meat stews, which are also good, so they can go in there for now. And I'm going to actually put this honey away because we've got antibiotics, and I might as well just carry a couple of those, maybe only half of those, because that's far more than I need. And obviously goldenrod is there for dysentery, because I've not had that once. In fact, we'll use a couple of those just to fill that going. But yeah, I will see you in the morning. Alright, it's the morning. We do need to come out here. There was a zombie dog which I found very suspicious, because you don't normally get a single zombie dog. They normally spawn in packs. And speak of the devil, And you shall receive. There he is. I wonder whether there's any more. I can't see them, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything, does it? Right. What we need to do, apart from I actually do need to do a quick repair job on that, is we're just going to place our pressure plate there. We will also have another pressure plate there for the two dart traps when we get to those. Well, we're going to get these two. We're going to get these two. I'm so used to Minecraft, you know that. I'm just going to put 500 in each for now. But you do have to lock the ammo, otherwise it won't work. I'm not bothered about rotten flesh right now, and I'm certainly not bothered about making hobo stew. So I'm more interested in birds' nests if I'm going to be interested in anything. But what we need to do is we need to take you, and we're going to connect you from here to here, and then you are going to be connected from there to there, and from there to there. The only thing I don't like about the wiring is we need to interact with it. I want to, don't delay it, but I would like you to run for 2 seconds after something runs across it. So for 2 seconds, both of these will go choo choo and fire their nice little things. You know, if you liked my impersonation of a dart trap. Yeah. So that should be the basics. Now we'd still have to come in, well, we still need to fuel this for starters, because obviously it has no fuel, and I don't think I have any gas up here. Let me just check. No, I'm pretty certain I don't. Maybe I should keep some up actually. Let's just go down. The shadow just had me like, ooh, is that a zombie? Let me come in here and grab one of those, and we'll open it, and then we'll split it. Oops, no. And we'll stick half of that in there. We only need, we don't know, not going to need a lot of fuel. Yeah, so we're on day 55. I think tomorrow is, I think day 56 is the horde day. So I could do with a couple more engines, and then we also need to, let me refuel. So if I turn that on, that's plenty of power, and all we need to do is on horde night, come on, turn that on, and these are going to make a hell of a lot of a mess of anything that gets in the way. And there was another dog, look. Yeah, right, we are going to take the opportunity. It's day 55, so we're going to take the opportunity to head to the trader. We're also going to very quickly just do this last upgrading. I mean, I've got 100 and I've got enough for another 12. Do I do another layer? I mean, it wouldn't hurt. So I need a little bit more steel, but we can sort that. I mean, it's not the end of the world if they don't get upgraded. The important stuff is upgraded. Let me quickly sort myself out. We'll head over to where that treasure map is, and I'll be back in a second. Alright, this is where the treasure is. Meow. Do I want to spend a point? So I've got one skill point left, and I can go with Treasure Hunter, which will reduce it, and you get 10% more items in buried treasure. Or do I want to save it for my gunslinger, which requires level 5 agility? Or actually go to archer, which, you know, is actually still pretty good for me. Or do I want to go with a bit of parkour, but that requires level 4 agility? What does that? You start light armor movement penalty, blah blah blah, durability. I'm actually going to go and get that, and then I think I'm going to head up those armor trees now. Right, let's not waste something. I mean, this is only... Oh wow, that... Wow, hang on, I've just fallen down the hole. This is probably advantageous anyway, because I need clay. And we're alright stamina wise. Right, I'm going to keep digging until we find this treasure. It's narrowed over that way. See you in a moment. Alright, we found it. I'm not entirely sure whether this is... Oh, it's locked. Okay, so that's a quick 5 minutes with a pick. Or I could go and get the jailbreakers, I suppose, and some lock picks, but I don't know if I've actually got them in the car. To be fair, it's not going to take long with this tier 5 steel pick and the mods it's got on it, so I don't even think it's worth cutting away for this, because we'll be in no time. What I can't remember is if these ones spawn Zeds or not. It seems an odd thing to happen when you found someone's buried treasure, but right. Let's just check the area. All seems clear. Oh, not quite. Now it's clear. And let's get out of crouch. Didn't spawn everything else. That's fine then. Right, next thing, we'll pop to the trader while we're over this way. I'm going to have a little look around for any vehicles I haven't scrapped as well. The trader's over that way, because I could do with a couple more engines for that motor. If I'm going to run a motor, I might as well run it at maximum power. Although I don't know whether that increases the fuel usage or not, so that could be a reason not to. Who knows? Never. Oh, hello. Bye bye. And then there's. I want to go to the other trader, the local trader, because he will have reset as well. And there's a place I'd like to go that we need to re-loot. It's a simple little re-loot, but it should potentially be worthwhile. So that's a sell. Take those. Flaming arrow shotgun, we'll keep that. Those are flogs. No, they're cells. They're key. Come on, John, get your act together, please. Yeah. I mean, as buried treasures go, it was worthwhile going to have a look for. So let's go and see what this fella's got for trading today.
What a wonderful day.
May I see your inventory? Would you like to buy some silver? Would you like to buy a little gold? And a bit of a crappy sniper rifle, but it's, well, I mean, mine's only one better, but let's not be too snobby. So his next restock is day 58. Retracting stock schematic. Buy. Batter up. I don't really want it, but for 950 it'd be kind of silly not to. Semi. I'm going to buy that just because it could be handy on an SMG. Grenade schematic, definitely. They've got some good stuff actually. And that's before we even start getting into, that was his secret. Oh, so just crap, mind you, they're cheap. I will have the chili because I can make chili dogs with those. Fireman's Almanac. Yeah, we'll buy that one as well. It's always a chance to complete a set. Yeah, we'll have those. I'm feeling in a shopping mood. Robotic parts, paper gunpowder, no, clothes. Have I got, oh, I can't remember what military. That's quite expensive. I am going to buy it though. I can always sell it. I mean, it's only money. Lockers. Yeah, we'll buy both of them. Again, I'm feeling flush today. And that'll do us.
Safe travels.
So, retracting stock schematic, batter up, bats and clubs degrade, slower, irrelevant. Grenades, definitely. Fireman's Almanac. Fireman's Axe modification, okay. And then we've got that, and we've got those, and all of that. And we've still got 29,000. Mahoney, so that's worthwhile. Right, so we're going to head back to our town. I'm going to keep that on me. That and that can go in. But on the way, we're going to call a little place. I'm wondering whether to call it another little place before we even do that. This place here. Yeah, I think I might quickly have a run in there and see if it's restocked, because it's I think it'd been 30 days since I last came in here. And it should be relatively quick to run through with this bad boy. So yeah, might as well. Hey, let's have a look. Oh yes, it has restocked. Right, I'll see you on the roof. Alright, yeah, that took no time at all. I did get a bit of a startle from one. That's a scrap. We'll sell that. Another stiffs box. Those are cells. And the chest has got a Magnum. We'll scrap it for parts. The SMG tier 2, I've got a tier 3. We'll scrap it for parts. Leather boots, we'll take them. We'll scrap them. Machine gun is probably not something I really want to be playing with, but you know what? I mean, you really can't. Maybe we should keep it just because it's fun. But that's not bad. Just for an incidental, let's run in here and loot the place. Job. And there's another incidental, let's run in here and loot the place. Job, which we are going to head to next. So I'll see you there. Slight change of plan. There's a loot crate over there. Where is it? It's actually a fair old hike. I do keep meaning to do this. No, we'll stick with the original plan. It's actually not far from here now, but Too many places. So many places I want to loot. And not enough time. Whee! I love this. This 4x4, I mean, nothing flips it. Probably just as well they haven't implemented a realistic physics engine, because these roads are, well, in some cases ludicrous. However, the place I want to loot is just up here around the corner, and we looted this early doors, probably first 7 or so days. But the reason I want to loot it, because it's only a tiny little place, is it's a bookshop. So naturally, a bookshop. I'm fairly certain I've looted this. I know I've looted one before. Did I? Have I? Maybe I actually haven't. Interesting. Alright, well, it should be a nice, easy loot. Do that from here. I'm going to have to go through the floor, which never seems to be a good option in my experience, but especially when you can't see who's down there. No, I am not going through the floor. I am going to just hack my way in, because what's down there? Oh no. Tactical reload, of course. You know, don't. I could have sworn I'd done this one though. You get a cracker book in there. There's not a lot of books actually though. Almost. Oh, hello. That really didn't work out for you there, did it? But there's always a chance that, I mean, any bookstore that has, well, that timber actually, because that's always a bit of a pain. Scrap that, break that, open that. Ooh, a tier 4 AK, that's quite nice. And what's in the bookstore? A sellable schematic. Well, oh damn. Oh, bird's nest. I didn't say I needed eggs, didn't I? And we found an eggie. Lovely. I probably need to just spend half a day running around grabbing bird's nests, if I'm honest. Let's head over to our local trader. I'll see you there. Alright, here we go. Let's go see a man. He's outside. There's no way he can get in, so...
Does this look like a lounge to you?
Nope, looks like a trader. Let's have a look. I'd like to sell you that. Both of those. You can have that. I already know the shotgun turret. You can have the axe. You can have that. You can have the SWAT helmet because it's heavy, and you can have that. Now what you got? Batter Up Volume 3. We'll buy it. I don't need it, but we will buy it. Weighted head. Yeah, so what have you got on you? You just got this thingy. I would like to get... I'm not doing the rocket launcher. That is utterly pointless. Food, nope. Chemicals, nope. Nope. Scope. No, you see, none of them are getting what I want. weapons. Steel arrows I'm not going to go mad for. Furniture, no. Well, as God have said,
Thank God you're done browsing.
thank
Next time,
God
charge
you're
me
done
for that.
talking. Okay, nothing really. Well, was worth a try. So that leaves me with one last thing. Well, a few last things to do actually. I still need to scrap some more vehicles. So I'm going to scrap this car. I'm going to just drive around and see if there's any more cars in this town that I haven't scrapped yet. And then we're going to go and see a man about some blade traps. I don't think I got an engine there, did I? I did not. I can, however, read that. Yeah, I'll be back in a second. Well, I think if there are any cars left easily accessible in this city, I've had them all now. I did get one engine. So, yeah, that's good. But, no more cars to be had here. So we are... One engine's fine, it's better than no engine, I suppose. And we can come over here and offload. Hopefully we're not going to be too harassed. I did get some good stuff though. Got another nail gun, which, you know, neither of the things. We've got the weighted head mod with our engine. Tier 4 machete to replace our Tier 2. More arrows, and a Tier 4 compound bow to replace our Tier 3. And obviously you've seen most of the other stuff here, so I'm going to unload. We'll try and get the blade traps in next, but I'll be back in a second. Alright, we've unloaded. So I brought these lockers. We now have a full military set. Now bear in mind they do have a mobility impact, but they are part of the helmet, all able to be modified. So we could, in theory, up our light armor from padded to military. These I brought back because I just thought they would make nice storage for our clothing. I think we can probably make them, to be honest, but you know, we have got quite a few bits of attire that we've been kind of collecting. That's actually a mod, but we'll pop that. So I've put that box aside for mods. That's obviously a tyre, that is a tyre, that is a tyre. Well, it's not a tyre, it's a tyre. Why do we have so many words that can be so easily minced into something other than they are? I genuinely don't know. I don't think we're going to get a chance to do our blade traps in today, but that's fine. We'll work around that, and then we can come down here, and that, all of that lot can go in there, except for maybe the armor. The armor should probably just go in there. And oh, hello. Let's have a look. We've got a vest which is 3 and 8. That's 3 and 8. 3 and 8 doesn't really matter. And that's 3 and 8, so we can scrap and scrap. I know I could take the paint out, I'm really not that bothered. We've got a jacket which is 14 and 1, a jacket which is 15 and 2, so that one is a scrap. That is a puffer coat, so we'll keep you. A poncho, college jacket. That might actually be a sensible thing to wear instead of the BDUs, actually. 24243, 24 and 53. Let's scrap that one. And they're both 53, so we'll scrap those. That leaves us with a whole bunch of bits and pieces of clothing that we can utilise elsewhere. Right, let's have a look at this let's have a look at what we are currently wearing. We've got a BDU top which has got that in it, so we're going to modify that. We're going to take the pocket and the die off it and complete. We're going to modify that. We're going to take the die, we'll put the pocket in and we'll complete it, and we shall wear it. Oh, it's a coat, it goes over the... okay, yeah. So the leather duster. What am I doing here? We've got the BDO. Oh, that's a shirt, that's a jacket. Okay, 13.1 versus 15.22. No, this... no, that's got to be a wear. We'll have to modify that back. Oops, no, not that. That. And we're going to go into there and modify you, and you are going to have that and that, and then we're going to complete and we're going to wear you. Okay, that was not going to play then, was it? But we'll keep the college top. Oops. We'll keep the college top. So let's have a look at our armor here. It's tier 6. It's got a headlight. This has just got a headlight. I think we're going to have to take you off. We're going to modify. We'll take that, the headlight, until we can get a better one anyway. I'm going to modify that and we'll just make it black and complete and wear it. Now that's going to have a negative impact on my mobility, but that's fine. And then we can put those mods in there. Now I also think there's a chance here that actually we're not down yet, so we're okay. Right, let's go and have a look at the next piece of armor, which is our padded chest armor. It's tier 6 versus a tier 3. So we now definitely need to include that thing. Let's do a modify, and we'll take you. Complete, and then we're going to take you and we're going to modify, and you're definitely going to get the paint, you're definitely going to get the pockets, and do I want the bandana, which basically improves my reload, or do I want I think I'm going to go with the armor plating, and we'll complete that and wear it. And then that's that and that, and that is all done with, and those two mods can go away. Okay, interesting. I don't think the armor comes with. Military has our sleeves. Oh, it has gloves, doesn't it? So at the moment we'll keep those. That's fine. So we're going to modify you. You actually were never taken that far, so that can go in and complete, and we'll wear it. And then we'll modify these, and we'll take, and this will be modified with that and probably that, and we'll complete them, and we'll repair them actually as well, and we should repair that. Wear that. Alright, that's interesting. We're still down a pocket. Damn it. That's interesting as well then, isn't it? Triple, double, triple, triple. Interesting, and that's just a double, and I don't think, have I got it? I think I sold my other triple pocket, didn't I? Can I make triples? I can. Right, we'll get that made. let me get that sorted. I'll be back in a second. Alright, I think that is probably about us done. So those are just going to flog to the trader the next time. That can go in there. It is now the night bell has rung anyway, so what I need to do is just make sure that I am adequately supplied with ammunition. And tomorrow I think will be the horde day. So we are slower. We are certainly going to be a little bit noisier, at least until we get the higher level armor and are able to equip some movement easing modifications. But yeah, we got a lot done this episode. I probably recorded way longer than I needed to, because that's kind of a side effect of getting a lot done. It is largely a function of time. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. And I will see you soon. Bye for now.